the Erie Seawolves. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Sandy Baez is on the mound for game 2. Dan, any thoughts?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
Ball 4, take space.
Coming to the plate now, Steven Eckert, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here.
Eckert.
First offering on its way. Now a swing and a fly ball. Peterson giving chase, but this will land untouched.
Hey, keep
the
swinging
0-1 pitch.
back, kid.
A line shot to third base. And with that, here's a look at the visitors' starting lineup. Dero, how do they lock up a series victory here on the road?
Matty, you take a look at this lineup. I find myself thinking back to my playing days when I knew I had the ace on the mound. It had to be win day, and when you get in a car to drive to the yard, you tell yourself, even though you felt bad about it, just get 2 or 3. All the pressure's on the big boy.
So coming to the plate, Johnny Crozier is coming off a 3-hit performance in the loss last night.
Crozier.
Hit hard to third. Eckert is up with it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. And inning in the books tonight, still scoreless here on the show. Into the box now, Lyle Jude is back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. Right at the third baseman, and that'll end the inning. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard.
All right, come on now.
Digging in, Steven Eckert. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Steven Eckert.
One time right here.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Line drive to center field. Webster will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Into the box, Steven Eckert. And Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that, Mac. That was a
swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Webster going back at the track, but he won't get to it, and this should put a man in scoring position to start the inning. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
Hey, Dan, as a former pitcher, that knock just took him to a 12-game hit streak. Is that in the packet when you're looking over the lineup?
Hey, there's no doubt about that, D-Row. You go into a pitcher's meeting, and they're making fully aware of who's hot and who's not. And trust me, they knew that he had an 11-game hitting streak. And after that knock, it's an even dozen.
The left fielder,
Striding
number
into the
31.
box,
Come on, big guy,
Trey
hang out.
Green. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets up.
And that's through into right field for a base hit. He'll come home with it. Tried to make it home when he shouldn't have, and now they've got him hung up. The tag, and they got him coming back to third.
Play ball. He's safe. That's ball 4. Ball 4. Take your base. 3. Out.
Now to the plate, Jose Figueroa. He
Leading
reached on a
off for the
single in his
People,
first try.
The left fielder, Jose Figueroa.
Hit to third. Eckert takes it in. Throw in time as he's called out on a bang-bang play at first.
Play ball.
At the plate, Steven Eckert,
Now
runner in
batting.
scoring position
The
with
third
2
baseman.
gone.
Steven.
Looking to keep this a
Eckert.
one-run game. The pitch. Now this is driven out to deep
Go hard,
right
go hard,
center.
go hard, go
This
hard.
could be trouble. And this is going to find the alley as he might have himself his second double of the ball game. They're going to extend their
hold on,
lead
hold
as the
on right
runner
there.
scores from second. And he is in there with an RBI triple.
That triple just seems to be par for the course for him of late.
Yeah, Matty, he's seeing the ball extremely well. There's no doubt about that. You can see here that the body is calm. He keeps his hand back, and he just explodes through the baseball, winding up at third with another RBI under his belt.
Now batting.
So digging
Left
in
fielder,
now, Trey Green. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. He lays off, and that's outside, ball 4. They're at the corners now here with 2 away.
As a former pitcher, I can tell you, nothing is worse than having to battle not only the hitter, but the umpire as well. He didn't get some of the calls there, but there's nothing he can do about that now. Just got to go right after the next guy.
Standing
Now
in,
batting.
J.R.
Right
Perkins.
fielder.
He doubled
Go.
earlier in the game,
Perkins.
1 for 2 to this
Hey,
point.
boy. Hey, suit up and drive.
Runner.
First delivery to him on the way. That's a strike. The throw down is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base.
Really forcing the issue with that steal of second. They already had the guy on third, so now 2 runners in scoring position, and there aren't any force outs other than at first. Pretty good chance.
Come on, let it fly.
Comes set, the 0-1. And he popped him up. Hood has got it, and the side is retired. So 1 run here on 2 base hits, no errors, and 2 men left on base. The 5, 6, and 7 slots due up in the bottom of inning number 6. Binghamton leads it 4-2.
Hi.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Seawolves, number 26.
Digging in and looking for more, Steven Eckert. And he's got runners at the corners here with only one gone.
Steven.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. On a line to shortstop.
Let's play ball. He's safe.
Ready for another shot now.
Now
Steven
batting.
Eckert.
Here we go.
And their runners at the corners now.
Steven Eckert.
There, boy.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Calling for it, Webster.
Score, score, come on, score.
Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. 9-3, the final tally here in this one. Binghamton took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end.
Our final
Corey
line
Oswald
score.
wins
First
his
for the
3rd of the
victorious
season.
Binghamton
So
Rumble
that's a
Ponies.
wrap for
9
us here
runs,
tonight. For my
16
partners in the
hits.
booth,
No
Mark
errors.
DeRosa
They
and Dan
left out
Plezak, and our
no
entire
vote of
crew. I'm
runners
Matt
on base.
Vasgersian. You've been watching minor league.
Let's play ball.
At the plate, Steven
Batting
Eckert.
fourth.
He had a couple of
The
hits
third
in that
baseman.
ball game last night.
Steven
From the
Eckert.
stretch. Is swung on and driven out to right
Dig hard,
center
dig
field.
hard.
The
Go
ball
two,
that's
go
well
two.
hit. And that
Gotta
ball
move,
gets
you gotta
down
move,
out near
you're
the
scoring.
wall and should be extra bases. The relay. And he is in
Got a way
there.
to square it
Man,
up.
the pitcher
Great
was
job.
this close to getting out of the inning and leaving that runner stranded, but the guy standing on third had other ideas, driving in the first run of the game.
Next will be the designated hitter,
That's
Wyatt
it.
Burrows,
There we go.
as he'll get
Designated
his
hitter.
first opportunity in
Wyatt.
this one.
Burrow.
And this is popped up near second base. And Beckham will tuck this one away, and the inning is over. Ready now, Steven
The
Eckert.
bat, the third baseman. Steven
First pitch on its way.
Eckert.
Good slider there, gets a swing and miss. Chadwick leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Line towards center field. That gets down, and the inning will continue.
You're
Now this will
scoring.
rattle up against the wall. Chadwick ignores his coach. He's chugging for home. He comes across to score, and they now lead by 2. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Now batting, designated hitter.
Digging in for his
Wyatt.
second at-bat, Wyatt
Burrows. Hey,
Burrows,
your pitch,
runner
get
in
swung on
scoring
it.
position with 2 gone.
All right,
Popped
hang on, right there.
Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. Coming to the plate
Right,
now,
that pitch
Steven
now.
Eckert
Leading off.
bats here with a double
The third
and a
baseman.
triple on his line in this one.
Steven Eckert.
Hit high and deep out
dig,
there
dig,
to
go
left center
dig,
field. Webster ranging back to the track, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. The relay throw, but he is in there with a triple.
Wow, he's getting his daily conditioning in during the game. That's his second triple, so obviously he's seeing the ball great, and he's showing he knows how to motor around the bases just fine.
Stepping in
Now
and
batting,
ready for another
designated
shot,
hitter.
Wyatt Burrows.
Wyatt.
The 2-1
Burrows.
pitch. This is in the air to left. McDaniel waits on it. 1 down. Long throw to the plate. And add a run on the sacrifice fly, as that'll make this a 3-1 game.
Great job of offensive execution there. Leadoff triple, and then the sac fly to bring home a run.
Play ball. He's safe.
Trying to pick things up where he left off,
batting.
Stephen Eckert. He's looking to go 4 for 4 with a base hit right here. Here's the first pitch to him. Is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. And that'll get down out there near the wall. They'll add a big insurance run here as the runner scores from second. And he will pull into second with an RBI double.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good as a hitter right there to not get a ribby knock, but to give your team a little bit of breathing room.
It does, and it makes your pitcher go out there with a little bit more free and easy frame of mind instead of going in a one-run game where every pitch is so important. You're one pitch away from a solo tying the game up. That's not the case now.
And that misses, ball 4. So with one out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning. This is on the ground over to first. A dive, and he knocks it down. On the recovery throw is in time to get the out at first. What a heads-up play. Now at the plate, Paul Hernandez.
Now batting, catcher, Paul Hernandez.
Sliced hard on the ground, and he tries to get to the backhand, but it gets on by. And not in time as the run scores.
Hard. Good job. You squared up.
Play ball. Out. Out. Ladies and gentlemen.
Stepping in, Stephen Eckert. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
Catch is made in medium deep left center. Here comes the runner for the plate. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score.
Play ball. 3.
6-2, the final total today. Binghamton jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Lucius.
Just a Sunday, it's about to be epic.
Look, I get it rocking like a cradle. I never sold, but I was able to see my partners make thorough bread without the stable while packing something that make it top spin like dreidels. Ooh, I hung around them shells like April. Oatmeal, oatfield. Me when I get to saying it's so real, folk will think that it's entertaining till fly, no subliminal. That's the plight of aggravated aboriginal.
A fast-developing prospect has his first encounter with the media. If his progress continues, it will be the first of many such encounters. This aspect of life as a ball player will demand the learning of an entirely new kind of skill set.
She's so gorgeous, she be with me whether I was flipping a Tesla or Taurus. I'm a mess on my horror, but I've been blessed kind of sorta. Every bar brick and mortar, I can't sing, but I'm known for finesse on the chorus. You can't see the flow unless you using the eye forest. Ooh.
Hey look, now that I've got your attention, peep game. If you was whack and you came up with some paper, you still lame. Live by the G code every day. It ain't a game.
I promise you it's different.
So it's a bit how you move to the real. It ain't the same.
One time for the West Coast, 2 times for the youngin' with the best flow. Lame ducks be like, what pond you from? I tell them harder than when monsoons come, and they chase cheese, only dipping when that fondue come, and run that base till they heart go out just like you, son. And look, this for my partners who low-key pitching from out, and those that laugh at me when I stayed at my mama house. My pockets fatter now, my mama see something to brag about, and I spit punches and bunches like I'm Marvin Hagler now. Ooh. Swear it feel marvelous. Remember times my mama marvelous made us look barbarous. The hood part of us that lost all of us. Got the heart of Spartacus. Street tins out like Barnabas. That means with love, difference between us. Fake bar, default, acorn, C-bars. So the truth is they ain't different. These sacrilegious folk with you long as your pain tripping. But when you jammed up in traffic, they get the lane switching. Ooh. Haters don't feel you till your name mentioned. Scripture tell me no one excluded when rain dripping. We all part of the picture, it's just our frames different. And I still ride for my I just different. Ooh.
Hey look, now that I've got your attention, peep game. If you was whack and you came up with some paper, you still lame. Live by the G code every day. It ain't a game.
I promise you it's different.
So don't compare
The show's continuing coverage of Eastern League Baseball is on the air. Tonight it's the first of 3 to start the new week between the Binghamton Rumble Ponies and the Akron Rubber Ducks. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Fabio Serrano, a right-hander from the Empire State, gets the starting assignment here. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Well, this guy certainly could be one of those horses for courses kind of guy. Loves pitching at home. Take a look at those home-road splits. They're pretty good. Without question, he's more comfortable pitching at home than he is on the road.
Now in the box, Stephen Eckert. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Eckert.
Hard liner to center field. Barnes has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out.
Let's play ball. Heat thing.
Settling in now, Stephen Eckert comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Eckert.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Barnes is after it, but he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
Dan, after that base hit right there, we're talking about 2 full weeks of finding a way to be productive and get a knock.
Good to think about that. You think how hard it is to get a base hit in a professional baseball game, and for him to be able to do it 14 consecutive days in a row as a pitcher, you have to just tip your cap to this guy.
Hey, like you can, like you can.
Striding forward now is the DH, Wyatt Burrows. He singled his last time up, swung on and hit in the air to left. Koo is there, and that's the first out of the inning. And the runner not tagging will retreat to second base.
Right here on the bag.
Throw back to second, and that's a double play.
Play ball.
Now we need you right now. Let's go. Let's
now
go.
At the
Your
plate,
pitch.
Stephen Eckert will try to follow up the double in his last at bat with another big hit right here. Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch. Well, this will be pulled in out there at second base, and that'll be that. In now, Stephen Eckert.
Let's go. Drive
now batting.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Stephen
high in the air and deep to left center field. Barnes looking up, out of here, into the visitors' bullpen. So a solo shot here to left center field. Home run number 3 here in the early going, as it's now a 2-0 ball game.
And you know who's the happiest about that insurance run right now? The guys in the bull with to close this one out.
Play ball.
Close one tonight, 2-1 the final score. The Rumble Ponies led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered.
3.
Coming to the plate now, Stephen Eckert, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here.
Eckert.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Fellas, you take a look at our homestanding ball club as they come into this one tonight. They came out on the losing end last time out and are in a bit of a skid. In fact, they've lost 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, Matty B, we're looking at a team right now. They're just playing some average baseball through 4 games of this homestand. They split it 2-2, D-Row, and I think they expect a little bit more.
Yeah, and you don't want to be playing average baseball in front of your home fans. They need to find a way to win this game and try and take 3 out of the first 5 of this homestand.
And now we'll look at the starting lineup for the visitors in this one. D-Row, how do they lock up a series victory here on the road?
Well, Matty, you take a look at this lineup filled with young bloods. Just young guys, hungry, aggressive, trying.
Striding in once again, Stephen Eckert. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Eckert.
Hit sharply toward the right side. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. The throw into second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Swing. That was a good hit. Attaboy.
You know, D-Row, that's not a bad way to keep it going. A base hit right there. Hitting streak, 15 games and counting.
Yeah, we're halfway through a calendar month, and he looks up and he's had a knock. You can't get caught up in it. You have to trust the process. Keep doing what got you to this point. Staying focused, not trying to do too much, staying within your plan, and studying the opposing pitcher.
Wyatt.
Eckert leads off second with 1 gone in the inning.
Come on, big guy.
And, whoa, awfully close, but it's ball 4, according to Woody Keller.
And as a pitcher, that's always tough. Looked like he got a bad break on some of those calls, but he's got to learn that sometimes the calls don't go your way, and you've just got to move on. That's something that young pitchers can have a hard time with, though.
Stepping up now, Trey Green. He reached on a single in his first try.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Koo is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now. So stepping in, Paul Hernandez. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Paul Hernandez.
All right, come on now. 1 time. Let it fly.
Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Heading out toward shallow right. Torero moves over, and that retires the side. No runs, a hit, 2 left. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. And Binghamton is out in front, 3-0. Stepping into the box, Stephen Eckert. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Here comes the first pitch. A line shot to third base.
Let's play ball. Out.
Now batting, Louis Ness. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Louis Ness.
Base hit, line drive into the corner.
2-2-2.
Dan, you have to love it when your defense picks you up right there, keeping him at.
Into the box now, Alfonso Cabrera. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, big time K last time up, and it's been a tough series for him so far. You can tell he's just not seeing the ball off.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. So here's the cleanup hitter, Stephen Eckert.
The third baseman, Stephen.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. Torero is in pursuit. He can't make the play as it hops over the wall, and that's a break for the defense as it's going to keep the runner from first from scoring.
Well, I do wonder if that ball stays in the ballpark, did they send him home there? It's really hard to say with the ball bouncing over the wall for a double. That might have cost them a run there.
Throw on to first, 2 gone. Ready once again, Trey Green. He singled earlier, making him 1 for 2 to this point.
Green.
0-2. Here it is. Now a swing and gets him to pop it up. Castillo into shallow left. He's got it, and they get out of the jam unscathed.
Your attention.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Steven Eckert. 2 doubles for him to this point in the game. Seared down the first baseline. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. Throw into second. But it won't be in time, and it's a leadoff double.
He just smoked this ball right down the line. Take a look here. Hard to tell if it was fair or foul in real time, but you can see it flies right over the bag. Ump was all over it and made a great call.
So striding forward now, Wyatt Burrows.
Designated hitter.
Eckert leads off second with nobody out.
Right guy, right place. Nobody better. On now.
Here's a pop-up now. Gonzalez is under it as he puts it away for out number 1. Digging in to try it again. Trey Green.
Number 31. Trey Green.
The 3-2 pitch. Takes this the other way to right. And that's in there. Base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with 1 away.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
He had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets down, but eventually does get to third base.
Stepping in, Paul Hernandez, and they're runners at the corners now. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th.
Hey, your turn right here. Drive him in.
Hey, your pitch.
Steal.
Runner goes for second. Pitch outside. The throw. Way late, and he's in there easily at second.
90 feet is a big deal when you're talking about a 1-run game, so that's a little risky. But, hey, sometimes you have to be aggressive and force the other team to stop you.
The 2-0 on the way. Swinging a soft liner, but this will be taken easily at first, and there are 2 gone. And they get the double play at third. Now at the plate, Alfonso Cabrera. They'll be looking for something he can drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. And he'll just beat the throw to second. He's in there. And the throw is late at first, so they can't. And they did some damage offensively in this one, enough to get the win, and this man led the charge. He's our top player of the game.
9 hits.
It wasn't a huge offensive day for him. He only had 1 hit, but he definitely made it count. Put one out of here that ended up being a really important swing of the bat in this one.
Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.
Welcome to MLB The Show and this presentation of minor league baseball. Tonight, the rubber match of this 3-game series between the Binghamton Rumble Ponies and the Akron Rubber Ducks. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next.